Previously, on the road to nowhere.
I do have something I could ask of you. I have an associate, a friend, who travels between our world and the Feywild. And in the Feywild, there is a coven of hags has somehow captured and controls a Tarask. We jump back into conversation a little bit later in the evening with Natasha, Eidolon, General Piccolo, where you are presented with two main options: strike directly at the Tarask to kill it, or infiltrate the beast's shell to give Natasha time to use the vestiges of power to banish it to a plane elsewhere from within.
Infiltration is the way to go.
Yeah.
My thought is that I can reverse the weave flow within these items and cause them to course through a banishment spell that I hold and concentrate on, but it would need to be a little bit of time to concentrate on it. But then I would be able to send it somewhere else. And this is the tricky part. It would allow me to send it somewhere other than a plane of its own existence, I think is the key bit here. Because if I had to guess, my understanding is that Tarasks are from the Feywild.
What plane would we send it to?
Well, I know one very well. This was going to be my suggestion. I say we send it to the Abyss. Let it fight
Ooh.
some demons.
I think the order of operations would be they run the distraction while we use Pass Without a Trace to get inside. And
Yeah.
then once we're inside, we're going to have to deal with an army.
We've run and hid many other times, but frankly, now that the hag is supposedly dead, there's no better time for us to strike. There's not a lot of places left to run to.
We creep up until we're about 30 minutes walk, pop the spell, everybody gets Pass Without a Trace, and then we get closer and then fly up.
We can direct our troops to not engage and simply try to harry and harass and draw their attention away from you, especially if it helps draw some forces out. Will be a dangerous mission, but and he looks down at General Piccolo. What say you, General? Piccolo sort of looks at you all. I think it's the best plan we have before it reaches the gloaming station, so yes, let's do it. You reach the top of the Tarask and you see, or you reach like a back above its head and it's not looking at you or in your direction. The hut lingers towards the top of the shell, up above everything. And within the shell, you see many crevices and crevasses that seem to snake within as tunnels deeper inside the beast. Tasha points. She goes, "In there, not towards the hut. Down below. We need to be more towards the center of the creature." Going in.
Going in.
Magic school bus style.
You can see through sections of the shell. It's not entirely walled off from tunnel to tunnel. There are these like porous sections where you can like see into the next tunnel, and sometimes you can like stand up. Like it's not a flat tunnel. Like it undulates. The path undulates up and down, and sometimes you can pop your head above certain sections and see all of this. Hence why I've not like blocked it out for you. But Natasha's like, I think if we're over here or down into that one, maybe either of those should work. Yeah, I'll bring you guys down.
So if we're defending this room, then and there's at least 4 of us, so everybody can just take like an opening and just defend that. If that's how defense is what we're doing.
As she gets set up, you begin to hear horns blaring and the noises of yelling and shouting coming from above. And you see through the porous bits scarecrow troopers beginning to fall into this section. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
All right. Natasha's going to go first. This is going to count as the first of 5 rounds that she needs to cast this spell. It cannot be hit for 5 full rounds. And the way this is going to work is if she's hit for 5 rounds, it adds an extra round. Or if she's hit on one of these rounds, it just adds an extra round each time. I'm going to keep waves of enemies coming at you. So like you have to do like 30-ish points of damage per minion. You have to try to keep them away from her is the goal of this combat. We will start with Tasha. So this will start with the first round for Tasha. and at the end of the round, like it'll be done for her. So Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
I was gonna Wall of Force and Globe of Invulnerability her, but I can only do one.
Do you have a globe of invulnerability on her?
I do.
Okay, let me put that on her.
It's just instead of a Globe of Invulnerability, it's a Globe of Wall of Force.
The way that I'm going to rule these tunnels is that you can see basically everything everywhere, but it's really intermittent and like really tough to see anything unless you're looking within the path of the tunnel. So Sir Venom, you actually have line of sight to these guys, but it's through all these kind of like porous little holes in the rockwork and everything. It's almost like a big sponge. It's sort of been dried out and is really hard. So everything has 3/4 cover, meaning unless you're in the same like tunnel, everything has a +5 bonus to its AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit those guys
Yeah,
with a
maybe
cone
not
of
for
cold.
It's actually going to be the Scarecrow's turns after that. So a bunch of them are going to move in. They will go there. Sir Venom, you are going to have 3 heat metals. Riku, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna attack with my weapon.
Axel, we come to you.
I'm gonna try to fuck these dudes up. I will use one of these potions of speed I bought before we left. So let's do that and just start whacking away at these scarecrows.
Skip these. Vincent, what would you like to do?
Vinny looks like he's got eyes on this one. He's gonna take a shot, snipe shot. This guy.
Natasha yells, "It's working!" Sir Venom, if you want to go, actually, we could take your turn and we could start the order.
I'm going to cast Raven Queen's Black Flame. All right, so he takes 28 radiant damage.
Riku, what would you like to do as one slips by you and you're cornered by 3 others?
I'm gonna swing, and I'm gonna swing at the one that's injured. We're gonna swing again. So that's all my actions. And with my bonus action, I will use Misty Step. And yeah, that's it. 3 actions, bonus action, movement. Good.
Axel, what would you like to do? You do see a bunch more drop down in a bunch of different areas nearby, Axel.
Let's see how I got a lot of movement from the haste, so
Here, haste the
only
fuck up, brother.
need 25. Oh, 20, yeah, to get to this little spot here. And let's work on these 3 guys.
Riku, you see a slightly different aspect of Babala Saga come out of nowhere and use with her slam attack and body slam you. She does not hit. And that aspect disappears. Vincent, what would you like to do?
He's gonna look down here at these guys that just fell out of the ceiling, and he's gonna shoot a regular shot at them. And then I'm gonna do the Dreamweaver bow thing.
That brings us to the top of the order, and Tasha, who yells, "This is going well. It's going well." Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
I want to kill some fucking scarecrows. Sacred Flame this guy.
It will be the Scarecrow's turn. We got some hags dropping in.
Hags.
That'll be the Scarecrows. Riku, what would you like to do as you see these hags cackling drop from the ceiling amidst more scarecrows?
Can I see a 20-foot diameter circle, please?
Show me circle.
Is that a wall fire?
So I'm doing it with the damage facing outward.
Axel, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll get to just finishing off these fellas here.
That
Take-
fucking hags.
How far is that hag? 65 feet.
I think it would take
It's
more
like
like
half your move.
80-ish. And then there's difficult terrain there with all the bodies.
Right.
So I'm going to say it's going to be like 100 feet of movement to get there.
Yeah, if that's going to take me 100 feet to get to the hag, then I'll just...
It would be 90 when I count it out. So 90
Yeah.
movement to the hag.
I'll just get to the hag and be like, fuck you, hag. Because I got 100 feet
Alright.
from the haste.
All right, she goes down. The hags, so they appeared on their first turn, so they will do nothing there. And that brings us to Vincent. What would you like to do?
Vinny's gonna move down here to see if he can get a line of sight on this guy through some cracks here.
Was that all 3 shots?
And that's all 3 shots. Yep.
that brings us to the top of the order. So this is the 4th round. Tasha begins to yell, "It's going well. It's going really well." Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
Birdie will take a peck, and then I am going to cast a fireball. Yeah, I'm just gonna fireball the 2 hags.
It is the Scarecrow's turns because they still don't fully understand. They're just trying to stop all of you. They see her, so they'll take 2 shots at her. There are going to be a few more of these guys. They're going to
Yeah.
stay right there. Okay, so that was actually all of the Scarecrows. Riku, what would you like to do?
We're swinging the sword. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's the play.
Before your turn, Axel, something shifts. You all need to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. As you feel the Tarask shifting onto 3 of its 4 feet. Axel, you go prone momentarily, falling over from the shift. And it shifts because an enormous claw punches through where you are. So you take 151 points of damage, and it grabs you, and you are grappled and pulled out of.
Okay, so 151.
Oh.
So I half it from raging, and then can I do my rogue? Can I do any rogue stuff here?
I'm
With
gonna
my
say
reaction.
yeah. If yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
so I'll uncanny dodge it, or even though I didn't dodge it. See,
Dexterity saving throw against.
you
the
guys want to hear
explosion.
the numbers?
What?
Sure.
what happened?
19 damage
19.
from
That's ridiculous.
152 to 19.
So he basically just got put in his mouth with.
It's like, and this I'm in like a mouth right now, like on tongue.
You are in the mouth, and you are in the tongue.
Go after that uvula, man.
Cannonball in.
Which way?
You think that the one this way is some sort of foul-smelling duct.
Okay, so I guess I would choose windpipe then. That seems like safest, right?
We're gonna bounce back to the other map, and we're gonna go to the hag. She will dispel magic on your wall of fire. So the wall of fire is gone. Vincent, what would you like to do?
We just keep defending.
All right. Tasha yells, "Just another moment and we're there." Sir Venom, what would you like to do?
Yes, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds, so all of us get 23 hit points back.
It is the Scarecrow's turns. It's going to be a bunch of heat metals on you guys. I am going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heat metals on Riku and 4 on Sir Venom. Riku, what would you like to do?
Riku is pissed off at these motherfuckers and their goddamn heat metal. He's gonna run up here, pull out his sword, and then jam it into the ground, cast Destructive Wave.
Oh no, Riku. Okay.
Riku's just tired of having
Don't
swamp
care.
ass.
And in fact, you're all going to take a bunch of damage. You're going to take 6d6 bludgeoning as the entire area collapses. Then,
Uh-oh.
yeah, you actually
Getting
collapsed
grabbed, aren't
the
I?
area. Yes. Well, basically, you collapsed that area, and you're actually going to fall into a section of the Tarask. I'm going to drop you into the stomach of the Tarask. Axel, what would you like to do?
I don't know. Once again, this is like it's a weird turn. Okay, so is it dark? I assume it's got to be dark in here,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
you, it's-
you
it's
would have also heard Riku say, "I'm in the stomach."
Yeah, and I got these night vision. I got night vision goggles on.
Oh, okay. You can see just fine then.
Okay, but so like, what about below me? Like, is there?
Yeah,
How
let
does
me
this
let
go
me give
down?
you. So you can see, what 2 different chambers that you believe go towards the lungs. There is a chamber here that you believe probably heads towards the heart.
Ooh. You want? Should I go for the heart?
Oh, you
I
should
mean, but
totally
we
fight
gotta
it.
meet up though. Is the problem?
Go eat his heart on the way down.
Eat his-
Yeah, well, you
what
got to go
the
south.
Fuck.
It's very tempting, but we need to meet up.
Why do
That's
we
the
need to meet
problem,
up?
so that I can take you
Hey.
back to the group.
Fuck this. Go for the heart. Let's Axe it? I
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
axe his heart. Fuck
Okay.
it. Recklessly. Great weapon mastering.
Vincent, what would you like to do?
And he's gonna run over to the edge of where Riku blew a hole down. And Vincent wants to shoot an arrow down into the stomach of the Tarask.
Okay.
Alright, now that's all my turn.
All right. Which technically brings us back to the top of the turn order. And Tasha yells, "I got it!" And you can see this brilliant flash of light, and you all sort of feel a pop. And then you feel an overwhelming sense of pressure in your soul. A horror, a terror, a gnawing sensation deep within your very being. You should not be here. This is not a place for mortal.
Let's get the out of here.
She casts plane shift, but it's not to the Feywild.
I fucking knew it, man.